All right, welcome back to Cigar Fellow Cigar Lounge. I'm Rod.
Mike.
So today, again, we're back in the humidor. Even though in these times right now we're obviously not operating, we're still doing reviews. We're almost 6 foot apart. Okay, maybe not. But we still want to bring you guys the insight on these cigars. So we're back in the humidor, something that we carry here. It's the Surrogates Crystal Baller by Atelier Imports. This is actually a blend from 2012. And a good friend of mine, actually two good friends of mine, Dan Walsh and Casey Johnson, is a blend from them. And it's a spinoff of Tatuaje from Pete Johnson. And I know I've said this multiple times, but I don't think I've smoked a bad cigar from any of them.
Correct.
And we were just smoking the new one just 2 weeks ago. So we're going to get into this. This is the box pressed 5 3/4 by 54, and I'm going to let Mike tell you what the blends are.
The wrapper is a Ecuadorian Habano wrapper. The binder and the filler are both Nicaraguan, and right now, man, I'm getting a real good coffee flavor right off the bat. It's so good.
And it's not a like a harsh coffee flavor like we got a couple of weeks ago. This is more of a mild coffee flavor. I have a little bit of cedar that's coming through, but I get that hay taste. That spicy hay on the backside of your palate. But again, we just fired these things up, and we're only a couple minutes into this, so we're going to smoke this down a little bit. Do you have anything else to say, Mike?
I was just going to say, you mentioned hay, but I'm not getting it, and I'm normally really susceptible to the hay flavor, so that's interesting. I almost want to say more like a good cappuccino, not that harsh, coffee, more that smooth, really nice.
Yeah, my wife likes that vanilla cappuccino, and now that you say that, I can taste a little bit of vanilla in it too.
Yeah.
So
real faint. I wouldn't say vanilla, but
right.
It's faint. Yeah.
All right,
really
so
good.
we're going to smoke this down a little bit, and then we'll come back and give you the flavors that we're getting. Thanks again for stopping by. So we're about, probably 30 minutes into this thing, and you're smoking the hell out of that.
It's a good cigar.
But we were just talking about the other blends that Atelier has. And now, Surrogates, besides like the Tramp Stamp, the Satin Glove, and the 7, and we were just talking about, the ones that we like the most. And I love the Tramp Stamp, but I'd have to say the Satin Glove is probably one of my favorites. And I know we were smoking that earlier today, and we were going to smoke that, and then my nephew decided that he wanted them more than we did, so
He took them.
he took them. He did. Yes, he did. So, but again, this one here, the Crystal Baller is just. I'm getting a lot of cedar out of this thing, a lot of white pepper. Again, I'm still getting. I know we were talking about that a second ago. I'm still getting the hay.
I'm still getting that cappuccino flavor.
Right.
Just it's smooth. It's
and
really
it is.
good.
It's a really smooth cigar. It's not bitter by any stretch of the imagination.
Even on the retro. Even on retro hail.
Right.
That's when I'm getting more of a white pepper, which is not it's not strong at all. So.
Yeah, it's just real mild. That's. I don't know. I also said maybe a little bit of red pepper, but fantastic cigar. Just enjoying the hell out of this.
Yeah, it's very, very good.
Obviously.
Yeah.
It's something, but again, it's something we carry in the humidor. So, once we're open again in a couple of weeks, that's the prayer, anyways. That we're open within a couple of weeks. You can come get one from us. But we're gonna finish smoking this here for.
I'll probably be done here in about 15 minutes.
And then we'll come back and give you the final. So stay tuned. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
So we're about on our last final. On the
I'm a
last,
little further down than you, but hey, you know.
right. So we're about 2 inches before we finish this thing, or a little less. And honestly, the flavor on this thing is continued all the way through.
It's been solid all the way.
We talked about the cappuccino and the coffee, and a little bit of cedar. The white of the red pepper kind of went away for me.
Now that I'm really close to the end, and I'm getting more red pepper now.
Right on. Yeah, so but I'm still seeing where you're talking about the cappuccino. It's a real light coffee taste. That cedar is still there for me, and really enjoying. Again, this is the Crystal Baller, and fantastic cigar.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. Yeah. All right.
I really don't have anything else to add. It's just a phenomenal cigar for a box press. You know, it's a really, really well
So
constructed.
do you like box press generally?
It's not something I reach for all the time. I like more hand rolled, but I will smoke them. And this is really well constructed. My ash was almost 2 inches before it finally fell off. So
Right.
really.
And do you like the straight cut or the V cut?
Right now I'm rocking the V cut. It's holding up really well for me on this box press. Sometimes with like a hand roll, you do a V cut. Sometimes it'll fall apart a little bit towards the end of the cigar. That's at least.
I've never had that. I'm a V cut guy. I just became that probably in the last 6 months. And I carry all of the I carry the scissors from Cigar. I also carry the V cut from Cigar, and my reach is the V cut. It just gives me a fuller draw. It gives me that. I don't have any of the build up that you normally get with a punch or a straight cut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. So
Yep.
when you purge it, it purges really easy because you have the bigger cut. So that's something I've been going to, and then so yeah. So anyways, the Crystal Baller by Surrogates. So hopefully when we get back open.
One nice thing about that V cut though is it's consistent every time too. Like when you're trying to just cut the tip off of a cigar with a straight cut, you can mess up.
Yeah, it takes a lot of practice for that. But anyways, come see us when you get a chance in a couple of weeks. It's 1086 North Irish Road. We are Cigar Fellas Cigar Lounge. We're in Davison, Michigan. So please come check us out. I'm Rod.
And I'm Mike.
Thanks for stopping by.
See you guys.